Hi Coronado, I'm Blair King, Coronado City Manager, and this is the weekly update for the week ending March the 19th, 2021. So I'm going to begin this weekly update with some real personal news. It's been my pleasure to serve the Coronado community this past 10 years as the City Manager. I've announced publicly that effective April 29th, I'm resigning my position. I've accepted a City Manager position in the state of Washington. An interim City Manager will be announced very soon, and an executive recruitment firm will be engaged to assist with the search for Coronado's next City Manager. I'm expecting a real smooth transition with minimal disruption. Coronado has a strong and capable staff. I will miss Coronado very, very much. Beginning this week, the region moved from the most restrictive purple tier into the less restrictive red tier for COVID. In response, starting Monday, March 22nd, the City Hall lobby will remain unlocked during business hours. New signs will be installed to ask visitors to self-check their health, wear a mask, and maintain distance. Meetings in the council chambers will soon be open to the public. However, you got to be aware that there are strict limits on the number of people that can be in the council chambers. The library hours will remain unchanged, but the community center fitness room will reopen on Monday, March 22nd. Operating hours will be from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Reservations can be made online or by calling Recreation and Golf Services at 619-522-7342. Dr. Chris Lowe, a professor of marine biology and director of the Shark Lab at California State University, Long Beach, provided a presentation to the City Council this week. Dr. Lowe has been conducting research of sharks off Coronado over the past several years and spoke about his work and its importance to the city. Dr. Lowe's team uses real-time buoys to track the movement of sharks. Last October, the Shark Lab and Coronado lifeguards placed receivers in the water off of the main lifeguard tower. Since then, the team has returned to Coronado multiple times to tag more sharks. The city has provided about $2,450 in in-kind staffing and $1,500 in in-kind equipment so far to help the effort out. At the meeting, the City Council directed staff to propose a plan to add 2 more receivers to expand the Shark Lab operation. The plan plus associate operation costs will be presented to the Council for review at the upcoming fiscal year 21-22 budget proposal. Coronado residents may weigh in next week on plans to renovate the library's aging Winn room. The Winn room has long been the city's center of free cultural enrichment programs. A virtual town hall meeting is set for Wednesday, March 28th at 7 p.m. It's via Zoom. Residents are encouraged to provide input on conceptual plans for the Winn. The project architect will present the plans and residents will have the opportunity to ask questions. Registration is required to be in the town hall. Also, it will be live streamed on the library's Facebook page. Poor acoustics and sight lines to the stage and limited capacity have hindered the presentation of certain events. We'd like to see those in Coronado. Visit the library's webpage for details on how to register for the meeting. The city's site for the COVID-19 viral rapid antibody testing, which reduced operations 1 day a week in recent weeks, will close at the end of the month due to the significant drop in the number of testings being conducted. The drop is attributed to the decrease in number of COVID-19 cases, and that's really good news. Availability of testing in the area and the increase in the number of vaccines administered in San Diego County. The site at the Coronado Club Room and Boathouse, and that's at 1985 Strandway, will be open from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on March 22nd and the 29th, then permanently closed. The city has offered this testing site for the convenience of Coronado residents since January. Visit the city's COVID-19 testing webpage for more information and a link to the reservation system. 6 candidates will be interviewed on Friday, March 19th for our vacant Administrative Services Director position. Interviews will be conducted by 2 different panels representing 2 different interests. The candidates come to us from a broad and diverse field. There is one in-house candidate. I'm hoping the final interviews with the top candidate will be conducted next week. A new director should be on board by mid-April, let's say. Work to install a new golf course parking lot lighting continues. Parking is impacted due to the project, which should be mostly completed by next week. The city will complete the project after the hardwired bollard lighting is delivered at the end of April. Asher is this week's Pet of the Week.
Hi, my name is Erin, and I'm a volunteer here at the Coronado Animal Care Facility with Paws of Coronado. This week, our Pet of the Week is Asher. Asher is a 3-year-old domestic medium-haired cat. As you can see, Asher is exceptionally beautiful with his unusual fur. He's quite people-oriented and will need a lot of activity and playtime. He He does have a tendency to become a bit overstimulated, so he'll need an experienced cat owner who can read his body language and a quiet place where he can go to recharge and be alone. He is a very friendly boy, so he would do well with another cat in the home to wrestle with, play with, who has a confident personality and won't let Asher believe that he is too much of the boss. As with all of our animals, Asher is neutered and microchipped. He's up to date on his vaccinations and has had a flea preventative applied. He's available for an adoption fee of $50. Please be aware that due to the ongoing pandemic, the Coronado Animal Care Facility is currently open to the public by appointment only. If you're interested in adopting Asher or any of our animals, you can visit us online at pawsofcoronado.org to fill out an application, and our adoption coordinator will get back to you regarding the next steps.
For more information on these events, and there's a lot of other things, check out the City Manager's Weekly Update that's online.